You may remember Donald Trump was president for 4 years, but at MSNBC, they don't remember because now there's a anchor at MSNBC who says when Donald Trump wins the presidency, he's going to close down the free press and MSNBC will be taken off the air and I won't be able to broadcast the news anymore. She just makes it up. Nobody corrects her. Will Johnson, it never ceases to amaze me, the crazy stuff, I'm thinking of a different word, that comes out of the mouths of MSNBC anchors. There's one in particular the other day that caught my eye. You're going to get a kick out of this. There's a gal named Nicole Wallace. She said a couple days ago that if Trump is elected to the White House again, he's going to ban, this is so silly, he's going to ban the free press. And MSNBC will be taken off the air, and MSNBC correspondents won't be allowed to broadcast anymore because democracy will end when Trump gets elected. Now, keep in mind, if we're really going to analyze this factually, for those that don't remember, Trump actually was president before, from 2016 to 2020, and unless my memory is foggy, and sometimes it gets foggy, I'm pretty sure no networks were banned. I'm pretty sure no correspondents were taken off the air. I'm pretty sure the free press wasn't eradicated. And for all intents and purposes, the First Amendment was in pretty good hands. How do these people get away with this without the producer putting the cut to commercial button to say, what are you saying? This is insane.
Well, Barry, I think the reason why they're saying this is because they feel that now that President Trump knows how deep the swamp goes, they're afraid that he's actually going to finally pull the plug. Now, I'm a firm believer in free speech. And you and I, we've had the conversation about many people that have said stupid stuff. And I'm the first one to always say, look, we may not like what they're saying, but I think they should have the freedom to say it. There's consequences that follow along with that. Like if they're selling a product, I don't have to buy it. If there's a movie or whatever it is, I don't have to go watch it. If they're selling music, I don't have to listen to it. All right. There's consequences that follow with that. But when you come to a major news network, and if we want to call MSNBC or CNN major news networks, okay, ABC, CBS, the rest of them, I think there should be a penalty for blatantly lying to the American people because they're supposed to be held to a different standard, right? So, for example, they come out and they're pushing an agenda. They're blatantly pushing an agenda. They're lying to the American people when every single time that they call President Trump a white supremacist, they should be penalized. They're penalizing President Trump right now for his free speech, giving him a gag order. The free press, they have and also, wait a minute, here's a great example with this, Barry. They don't want President Trump to have immunity for the decisions he made when he was president, but the free press, they want full immunity for them to lie to the American people and nothing happens to them. Other than maybe we'll retract it, we'll put it in a small article on a page somewhere that no one will ever see it, but they can say, well, we did do that. Well, I think there should be penalties for blatantly lying to the American people.
In the old days of, three networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, where you got the news at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for 30 minutes, and then the local news for 30 minutes, and everybody watched the tube. All the anchors, and I can still name them from my childhood, just told you what the facts were. Now, they don't tell you the facts. They don't tell you how to think. They tell you what to think. And the spin is so outrageous that they're literally talking to an echo chamber of, we hate Trump. Reward us with more data as to why we should hate Trump. Perfect example is The View. Perfect example, MSNBC. This lady, Ms. Wallace, can say the most outrageous things. MSNBC will be taken off the air and I won't be broadcasting anymore because Trump will ban us when he bans free speech.
There's been time where they're saying that Trump wants to cancel the Constitution. He's never said that. They actually
He was the president for 4 years and never did anything like it.
another scare tactic that they use is they say that President Trump, he's gonna take away your Second Amendment too. I mean, he's never said that. They add on so many lies to everything that they do. So many. And they want us to believe it. And then, Barry, when we don't believe it, we become the problem. Then that's when disinformation kicks in. Oh, you don't believe the information, you believe disinformation.